Okay, making a video about cleaning oak cabinets. What I found to work and what I have found not to work. As you can tell right there, it's taking the varnish off, so I got a couple of spots I have to repair. But other than that, I've come to find that using 91% alcohol will actually take all the oil and grease and grime right off the drawer without touching the varnish. Like you can see here, this one's been cleaned, and I also pledged it when I was done cleaning it with alcohol, just to kind of keep everything from re-sticking to it. Maybe save me some time here. We got the house and it all looked like this, just nasty. So just covered my paper towel with some alcohol and keep the thing wet, and just keep the thing wetted down. Don't do a lot of scrubbing because you don't want to take that finish off. As long as you keep this wet, the alcohol will eventually break all that oil down and it'll start coming off on your rag. But key is to keep the rag wet, so everything just kind of stays wet and soaked with that alcohol. Get the whole face and everything kind of at the same time. Keep her soaked down. If your rag gets too nasty, just switch it out. Paper towels are cheap, and so is alcohol. Might be harder to find the alcohol nowadays, but get your hands on a bottle. One little bottle goes a long ways with cabinets. As you can see, it's just dumping off, and my finish is still there. So this is the only thing I have found to work. So maybe if somebody else out there has a better idea or something other to use other than alcohol, which ain't really a bad thing, but if there's something that works better, let me know. I'm always curious to find out new things to make my job easier. Yep, got a new rag, wetted it down. You can already see how much of it's already came off. There's my first rag, just nasty. You might want to wear gloves because of the alcohol, but yeah, worked it long enough that it doesn't bother me. Alright, some of the little thicker spots, just gotta keep working at it. Don't scrub too hard, just keep it wet. A little bit of elbow grease here. Nice thing about paper towels, it'll actually break down if you're pushing and scrubbing on it too hard before you really take that varnish off. Just don't use a sponge. Sponge with a little scrubber pad on the back will just tear your varnish right off. And I tried degreasers and all types of different other cleaners, and they all seem to take the varnish right off. But 91% isopropyl alcohol has kind of been the key here. And as you can see, it just cleaned that all right out. Get back and hit this face again. Still see I got a little grime in my crack. Take a few minutes for each one, but it's definitely well worth it in the end. Sometimes with the bigger chunks, I actually come in and use this marker. I kind of pinched one side down so I can get into that groove and kind of clear up any big chunkies that are in there. But alright, well, let me know what you know, if there's anything better to do. And thanks for watching. There she is, pretty good.